With its very blue paint scheme, the Sportback styling, and ultimately this bold black grille with the RS badging, this is the new Audi RS3 Sportback. Let's take it for a drive and see what it has to deliver. Well, it's an Audi, and it's blue. It's got a hatchback style boot, or as Audi call it, the Sportback, and ultimately it's nice to look at, nicely put together. The end. Or is it? No, in fact it isn't the end. You may remember a couple of months back I drove the Audi RS3 Sedan. That beautiful black body, the elegant styling, and ultimately blistering performance. Well, now I'm extremely excited to be in this one, the RS3 Sportback. Dressed in its Ara blue paintwork with the blackened badging, the wide open wheels, and ultimately a spattering of RS badges, it may look fairly civilized when you look at it, but believe me, there is serious Audi League of Performance going on here. You see, the Audi RS3 is powered by a 2.5 litre 5-cylinder motor. The engine fires in a unique 1-2-4-5-3 firing sequence and is banked at 144 degrees. The result is a beautiful cacophony of unique sounds and ultimately performance, which Audi claim at 4.1 seconds. But more realistically, from the guys out there, they're saying quicker than that, closer to 3.8 to 3.9 is what you'll get. This car is a little pocket rocket. It is beautifully well put together, graceful and elegant on the outside, and at the same time it blasts you back into your seat if you even give it the slightest amount of space. Now on the inside you can of course drive it along in a higher gear, you can drop it into auto mode and it'll be quiet, it'll be civilized. You can drive along like any Audi A3 Sportback. In here I've got beautiful materials, this Alcantara steering wheel, this darkened roof, the likes of the Audi multimedia interface with that of Apple's CarPlay and Android Auto as an option, all terribly easy to use. Use the jog dial at the center. In front of me I've got the very high-tech virtual cockpit, but instead of just being a navigation screen and a couple of dials, here I've got the likes of a power and a torque meter, and the main focal point being the large rev counter at the center with the RS insignia. You see, this is a very special interior, and much like a specialized training shoe, it's all very bespoke and built for the RS League of Performance. With a whopping 294 kilowatts of power and 480 newton meters of torque in this compact body, you can be sure that this Audi will go like the Stig, and believe me, it does. I've been privileged enough to spend time in both the Sedan and now this, the Sportback, and I must say it goes like the clappers. What I can tell you about them is simple. You can either drive them along and drive in complete comfort, quietness and elegance. It is a beautifully well-made and well-appointed product, but if you feel like having the time of your life, you just simply flip down on the pedals, drop a couple of gears, and now you've got screams, barks and bangs from the engine. From me, Jason of Technobok, until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers for now.
Technobok.